How I almost got a written warning at the job I no longer worked at. Hi, this is my first post here. Apologies in advance if I'm not good on the exact format. I've watched some channels on YouTube that read these things, so I thought I'd share some of my own stories. Got a bunch more coming as I'll remember them. This is a bit of our IDontWorkHereLady combined with our malicious compliance. This may be a bit long to set the tone. Hope you enjoy. So, little context. I'm a dude in my mid-20s. Used to work for this outsourcing company that was basically a call center. I won't get into details, as it's not necessary for this story, just that it was a call center. Thing is, I had quit for about 2 weeks, got a new job, and was enjoying a small vacation until I started the new one also, as bureaucracy is a bee in my country in Eastern Europe. I found myself needing some extra paperwork for my new job from my old job that I didn't know about initially. I kinda expected that, so I did end up going twice back to my old job for that. When I went there, I also visited my ex-colleagues on the floor to chat. Second time I went there, I stumbled into a guy I got along with well. He had also worked there. He had also quit. He was in there also for some extra paperwork, not the same new job. An okay dude, which I knew was the boyfriend of a team lead. I think you're getting the idea who this will be about. Also have no idea how he put up with her. We chat about our new workplaces while waiting for HR to get our stuff, and we were both going down to the floor to talk to our old colleagues. So I'm hanging around cubicles, trying to not stand out, talking to some friend about how it feels to be free. We'll call him B, the which is WBF is which's boyfriend. Me is obviously me. I was sitting in a chair at an empty computer. There were practically no calls at that time of the day. I had put my jacket on the chair, so I sort of looked like I was at work. Now, extra context. Me and B were pretty much like little rascals. We'd get into trouble to mess with stingy managers. But we'd always know the limits. Lots of malicious compliance stories there to which they could do anything to us. Some people were after our heads due to this, because we weren't the obedient little sheep, and stood up for their BS occasionally. Unluckily for them, we never actually broke rules, so they didn't have grounds to do anything to us, except threaten us. Suddenly, I hear the witch come up to us. Sorry, translation will be a bit different than the original dialogue due to language differences. Yo, don't you guys have better things to do? B, there are no calls. W and? B and? Silence for a few seconds. I had my back turned to her, thought she left, thought her beef was with B. Me, yay man, so. Cuts me off. W, you know I was talking to you too. Me? I turned to look surprised at her. W, are you playing stupid now? Because I can write you off. You're not wearing your headset. Your computer is even on sleep mode from doing but talk since you came. Did you even log into everything? I have all the reasons to issue that warning. Don't push it. Me, slightly smirking. Couldn't contain my amusement. Okay, but you do know that. Uts me off again. W, I do. Not care. Get back to work. Me, no, I don't. Cuts me off again. W, okay, suit yourself. I'm like, trying not to laugh hard, astonished. Then she bolts off. Yay, she didn't really know I had quit. She was not a team lead on my section, so I didn't work directly under her. But she was the only supervisor on shift. Also, there were 5 people at work at that time. Was very early on a Friday with very low staff requirements. Point is, I was the 6th person there. Her math should have ticked in her brain that I was an extra there. Me and B start laughing our asses off as soon as she left. She went in the direction of HR. In the meantime, me and B maliciously just agreed to play along to poke fun at her stupidity if she keeps it going. She couldn't do anything to B, and especially to me anyway. BF comes over to us, as he had noticed the conversation and her irate tone towards us, and her stomping off. BF, what was that all about? B barely containing his tears of laughter. Man, she's about to give me a written warning because he wasn't working and was talking with me. BF is wide-eyed, turns around, probably to tell W, but B grabs his shirt. B, come on, don't ruin this, it's going to be good. BF, I don't like this, just don't take it too far, okay? I got enough crap on my head anyway. Oh, PS, he was there to break up with her. He was searching for his balls to do it though. Guess he wanted to get some revenge for something. IDK, but we didn't know this. Which comes back about 15 to 20 minutes later. 2 papers in her hand, for disobedience and another one. You read this in DJ Khaled's voice for work avoidance or some SHT. She filled my name and my work email, my phone number, things she knew. W, so, here's how it's gonna go. You can loudly apologize for being lazy, get back to your desk, sit down and be quiet, and I'll only give you 1 warning for work avoidance. Or you can simply sign both and you're 1 strike away from being fired. At this point, B didn't want to get one himself, so he folded and acted busy. He was still listening though, trying really hard not to laugh. I was still in the respective chair, was actually about to go as I had grown bored waiting for her. Me rolling my eyes, look, I'm. Cuts me off. W notices my reaction. Alright, what's your agented? I burst into a short laugh. I'm like, screw it, wasn't going to actually do this, I tried to avoid it. So, cue in my malicious compliance. Me ABC 1234, I actually gave her my old agented. She smirks victoriously, she finally got me. She gives me the 2 warning papers, tells me to sign them and agree, and walks back to her computer, really close to us, as she had to take other details out to fill them. I'll look at her. She looks at me. W, you done? I don't say anything, I just look at her. Waiting. I knew the moment she was going to input my ID, she would see a big, bold, red inactive next to my name, and she would be locked out of my profile. As the ex-employee's data becomes private to most people. I see her frowning in confusion, muttering a wah. Looks at me with wide eyes. W, are you logged in? At this point, I laugh, hard, and I laugh with tears, and I don't stop for like a minute. B also starts chuckling, unable to hold it anymore. W starts yelling, cut this crap out. Me, now serious, I stand up. Me, I've been trying to tell you that I don't work here anymore. I quit 2 weeks ago. W, then why are you here? Me, I simply came for some extra papers I need for my new job, and came here to keep B company and take him out on a break. Her jaw is now close to hitting the floor, and she's red from both shame and anger. She had no power and it frustrated her. W, I'm calling security, you're not allowed to be here. Technically, she was right. Practically, her boyfriend was there too, so she'd have to kick him out too. Me, so, I guess I'm taking BF then, right? Which realizes she's in a pinch, starts to sort of panic, as she's running out of things to say or do. Suddenly, BF shows up. BFW, you were supposed to take a break, I've been waiting an hour for you, can we go now? I need to talk to you in private. W, not now. I'm kinda busy being made to look like an idiot. As you can see. And you're just standing there doing nothing. Cuts her off. BF, you know what, I was going to tell you in private and be nicer to not make a scene. But you just proved my point. You're like some angsty teen who never listens to others, and can't even properly apologize or admit at least that you're wrong. You're always up in arms about others like you're some symbol of perfection. I'm done with your crap. Proceeds to do a 180 and leave. Now, my jaw was on the floor as well. I didn't know of BF's plans beforehand. It's like all the planets aligned that day. I'm pretty sure I could hear B telepathically yelling Duraram. She starts tearing up. Now, I don't like watching someone cry. She may have been a class B bitch, but I don't hold grudges. Me, look, I'm sorry, but I really didn't come here to upset you, you just didn't listen. W, now almost crying, fine, just get out. I comply. B comes after me, he took a break. We have a laugh in front of the office building. He's also feeling sorry for her in a way, but we both agree that she kinda dug herself into that hole. I later find out from my actual ex-teamlet, with which I got along well, that she almost took the day off, as W called her sobbing, glaring about her BF and me. Fortunately, my ex-teamlet was a nice but no bullshit kinda lady. She basically berated her, like a mama would do to her bratty kid after doing a boo-boo. Later called me to also tell me I should probably not come back on the floor again. I say I won't need to anyway, and I don't like drama. I'm glad to say that to a degree, the story ends wholesomely, as also reported by B and others. W's attitude improved over time to where she actually made friends beyond bootlickers. The experience must have been a cold shower for her, realizing she's not the center of the universe. Thanks for reading this, hope you liked it. I'll share some more things in the future if anyone wants to use this in a video, or just wants more context, or I left something crucial to the story out. Feel free to contact me and ask.